Okay, so a short video today in order to explain you about what is my personal vision of the future of web analytics. So on this line, we have the initial situation with an integration code. So it can be either JavaScript, it can be HTML, it can be an SDK, it can be Java code, it can be whatever. So this tracking code is in fact sending data to the database of the web analytics solution. So the database is the thing that you never see, or at least hardly ever see, unless you are a system administrator. And then you have the user interface over here. So that's the traditional way of doing it. So if we say that we are dealing with Matomo Analytics, for example, the user interface is where you are seeing the statistics, where you are seeing the table reports, and so on and so forth. So every time that you are looking at the user interface, then it queries the database, and then it's sending back the data within the user interface so that you can have a view of them. My guess for the future of web analytics is that we will still have this part, so the integration code on your website, on your app or whatever, so to say what you would like to measure, then it's sending to the database, and in fact here the database is the key part. And then instead of having it look on the user interface, which will in fact be full of bugs, missing some features and so on and so forth, in fact, you are using artificial intelligence as an intermediary in order to discuss with the database and to do exactly what you want. So instead of having a traditional user interface, we're going to have an artificial intelligence user interface, which is a bit like a chatbot. So chatbot is, to me, is a bit reductive because it's not just about a chat that you have with it. In fact, you would like this chat to be even more interactive. So as in Minority Report, for example, where Tom Cruise is in fact visualizing things differently with his hands, for example, I definitely think that that's going to be the way we go. So I see it more like discussing with a speaker, let's say, with a device, which is not going to be computers so as we know them, because a traditional computer like a keyboard and a screen will probably not be as interactive as we need it to be in order to extract or to make ourselves understandable enough. So I really think that this methodology, I mean, this thing will keep on, but it will start to reduce, exactly like the world of desktop software has started to decline in comparison to SAS solutions, which will be in fact kind of the equivalent of the future over here, which will be represented by, as I said, a new user interface model based on an AI. And in fact, of course, the huge challenge over here is as well this AI to be able to communicate with other databases in order to be able to do things even stronger, even more powerful. So of course here, instead of database, it will be more like databases, data warehouses, where we will get full of your data, and then the AI will be able to discuss about it and probably to discuss with other AI specialized in other field of activities, expert or whatever. So to me, there's definitely a shift that we need to do right now in order to be able to provide those artificial intelligence user interface so that we can enter within the future of web analytics. But to me, for sure, we're going to have still have this system integration code and database. Though this part may change as well because artificial intelligence can as well take the control of your website in order to do things and make the integration. But in all cases, you will still need to collect some data. Okay, so in fact, integration code database to be more complete. I think that's the future of the future, or let's say of the near future, is going to be more like this. This part is as well possible to have the artificial intelligence communicating with the traditional user interface, but that's more kiddie stuff. I mean, that's definitely kind of easy to do. If you look at Matomo, for example, plugins have been developed for Mistral AI and ChatGPT. The idea, of course, is to be able to use the user interface of Matomo or of any web analytics solution in order to show the results of the AI within it and to show different reports within the user interface. So this is the final thing, is like everything is going to AI in all cases. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.